Hello everyone, welcome to this fourth Digiboard tutorial. If you're now watching this video, it means that you already know how to create a committee, how to schedule and create a new event, but also how to create the agenda, convocation and proxy of your event to come. In this video, I'm now going to show you how to put in the meeting minutes of your board of directors meeting Digiboard. So here I am at event. I can see here that the event is Digiboard meeting, and if I click on it, we can see that we are in the process of filling in the meeting minutes of the board of directors meeting. So the first step here is to indicate who are the participants of this meeting. Click here on the pencil, and both Timothy and Laurent were present in the meeting. If ever the participant was not present, you can always add a proxy in order to be represented by another person. We can now click behind. As we can see, we've clicked on these two members and they now appear as participants. Here we'd have other guests, and here below we'd have all the persons that were not able to come to the board of directors meeting. Let's now fill in the meeting minutes of the board of directors. To do so, I'm going to click here on the pencil, and I'm going to go inside the first agenda item, which is management report. Click here, and here I'm going to add the text related to the meeting minutes of this item. I can always say it lasted for a certain kind of time, and here we have different kinds of restrictions enabling the different members to show or not the information that has been added. Let's click now on save. Here I can also add a proposal, so we can see the proposal. Let's click proposal 1 and click here. So here it is a voting system that is established in Digiboard. We can say that proposal 1 is everyone in favor or against it. Timothy is in favor and Laurent is also in favor, so the status is approved. Modify. Total approval. Total proposal has been approved. Here we can now add different actions. So actions are actually different tasks that have to be done in the process of the next meeting, before having the next meeting. And that's task 1. We can here also add a person. We're going to add it to Timothy. Here, add the action. We can add a second action, which would be here, task 2, and which would be added to Laurent. Add the action. Let's now go back. Here, of course, we can also add the different strategy, meeting minutes, text. Okay, and add the text and save. If we have any other documents we'd like to add in these different items, we can always add it. As you can see here in the screen, what has happened is that the different items that were added in the agenda has automatically been added also here in the workflow. So once we filled in all the meeting minutes of the different items that were dealt during the board of directors meeting, we can propose these minutes to our different members. I've now clicked here, and we are now, as you can see, on the left hand of your screen on the proposal. So the different members have received, all of them have received the meeting minutes that were established. Let's now have a look at our emails. Okay. As you can see here, the draft meeting minutes of Digiboard Board of Directors that was held on the 16th of February from 5 until 6 has been proposed. We can click here on the event in order to be redirected to our application and give our comments. Once the member arrives on the Digiboard application, he'll be able to add comments. He won't be able to modify the agenda because this is restricted to the account manager or the general secretary, but he'll be able to highlight the different items for which he'd like to add a question, a comment, or an item. Here. Okay, let's now add. Okay, the person in charge will have the possibility to take into account what has been said and can then choose to remove once it has been dealt. Once all these different items have been taken into consideration, we can now have a preview in order to preview the meeting minutes and see how it fits in. Of course, here it is. And if everything is okay, we can go back and start the signature process of the meeting minutes. So for that, we can click here on Send for Signature. At this stage, Digiboard is going to send an email to all the different members asking them to sign the document. Okay, this has successfully been signed and the different members will receive the email. Okay, here we are. So here we received an email asking us to sign the document. Click on the link. By clicking on the link, we are automatically redirected to the meeting minutes of the Board of Directors. Let's go all the way down, make sure you read it. Okay, I declare I have done it. Okay, let's scroll down. Okay, I've read it and I'm going to start signing. At this stage, I have to select how I would like to check and confirm that I've digitally signed this meeting minutes. I'm going to choose here to use my email. But you can choose also an SMS and also your It's Me ID reader. Click on Next. Here, Digiboard is going to ask you which is the email that has been added on your account. I'm going to add my email. At digiboard.eu. Okay, click on Next. Here there's going to be a verification and I'm going to receive an email with a 6 to 8 digit code, as you can see here. Let's have a look. I've selected it. What you can do now is copy and paste it here and click on Next. It's going to make sure that all the information that have been added on this process are correct, and if they are, this is going to digitally sign your document. So this signature is exactly the same as a physical signature and can be used for legal reasons. So here we can click on Finish. Now if we go slightly up, we can see that I have successfully signed the document and that we are still waiting for the other member of the Board of Directors meeting to sign the document. Now let's head back towards our application. Here, the account manager will have the possibility also to see the process of the different signatures. Clicking here, I can see that Timothy has already signed the document and we're still waiting for Laurent's signature. Once we'll have Laurent's signature, we'll be able to publish the document and retrieve the meeting minutes of Digiboard's Board of Directors meeting. Let's say he's already signed the document, we can now click on Publish the meeting minutes and go towards the final process of our event. At this stage here, as you can see, we have the meeting minutes of Digiboard Board of Directors meeting, which is given with the different processes, and we have here on the right the different documents that were added in the process of this meeting. I've now gone through the whole process of how to create an event and how to create the different items, the convocation, and the meeting minutes of the Board of Directors meeting.